Matchday 2, Ridge County 4, Hyrule Wanderers 0, Castle Villa 1, Tellius Rubis 3, PES United 3, Raccoon City 0, Viridian Forest 1, Barstone Albion 0, Arclay Rovers 2, Dawnstar United 0, Oakville Wanderers 1, Mute City 1, Pallet Town 4, Soul City 2, Sparta United 2, Seacrest County 2, Riften United 2, Canlave City 2, Casadis Town 0, Port Town 1. And another pointless table, because only 2 games have been played. But it's nice to see Hyrule Wanderers down at the bottom. You cheating little... Now, be nice. I mean, they did do, crap in that Super Cup, I admit. I mean, if I was their manager, I'd have been disappointed. They didn't slip the ball in their own net. But in that match, I thought they did all right. Perhaps they could have helped out a bit and stuck the ball in their own net. But lordy, your team is a lost cause already. It's a lost cause, And, Spidoosh, what are you doing, mate? I don't know. I'm out of work and nobody seems to want to employ me, so I thought I'd take the Swedish chef's job on the Muppets. Well, you got Muppets right, didn't you? What? Right, moving on. This is a report on the development of your players. J. Cruz Kaproff is improving dramatically at the moment! Exclamation mark. Stamina has increased to 84! Exclamation mark. Explosive power has increased to 82! Exclamation mark. Dribbling has increased to 78! Exclamation mark. And ball winning has increased to 44! Exclamation mark. 30,747,800 parliaments in the kitty. Negotiation date and the transfer, the end for the transfer window will be slamming shut. The scouting report has been updated. Be sure to take a look. Be sure to take a look at the strikers that I'm identifying. I've just remembered. I've got some dolly mixtures from Aunt Sally to share with Wurzel Gummidge. We're all having a tea party. Bye. What? I don't know. I wish he'd get his scouting head on. Nothing really there, is there? I don't need right backs. I don't need centre backs now. What I need is to improve the quality in the striking department. That's what I need. I wonder if there's anybody else that I can go for that I can mix it up a bit. I tell you what, I might do a striker search and then you can see what I'm kind of looking for. See what turns up. See, I like this guy. I really do like this guy. He's a good player, but I've used him before. I was going to go for Diego Rubio, and he joined the club, so I didn't bother. Zivkovic is like fuckloads. He's just going to cost so much money. So he's out the question. Busto, as you can see, he's doing all right, and I think he'll be top scorer. I think he's going to have a good season this season, and he's still developing. So I'm not going to rock the boat. And like I say, he's got stuff like track back, a militia, and he fits into the system. So, I like him. Popov's going to develop into a really good striker, and the only one that I can think isn't doing much at the minute is Greg Iannini. I mean, obviously his chances are limited, but I'd rather have 3 strikers than just 2. So I'll do a stat search. Okay. So what I'm looking for is a centre forward who can go SS. And I'm looking, I want between the ages of 18 to try and cut out regens, and Greg Iannini's 20. So we'll put in 20. So what do I want from him? Well, I want somebody who's going to be a bit more attackingly aware than Greg Iannini. Greg Iannini has an attacking awareness of 69. So I'm going to put 71. I want somebody who's got a bit of ball control. So I'm going to put in a 71 to start off with. I want somebody who can finish a bit for that age. So I'm going to put in 72. Swerve, I like him to be able to swerve it. So I'm going to put in 61. That's actually a bit much for strikers of this age, so I might tweak this. Kicking power, I'm going to set to 69. And speed, I'm going to set to 68. Explosive power, I'm going to set to 69. Body balance, I'm going to set to 70. And jump, I'm going to set to 71. Stamina, I'm going to put it to 74. Now what I want is I want somebody who can use both feet. So I'm going to set these to 3. And I'm going to put the form at 5. Now we've got 8 people who've turned up. You said, I mean, I like this player. Of those 8 people, there's Hansen, and I've tried to sign this guy before. Gazdic, can you see Gazdic's development chart going up there? There's obviously Popov. There's this guy, Dong Yon Huan, and there's Ai Dong Feng, the Chinese player. All of these are 20, apart from Hansen, who's 19. And then you get into the SS and Salazar at left wide forward. He's got more of a chance of joining us. I'm going to put in a bid for him. Obviously, there's JL Sierra and the very expensive Swiss guy that, as well. But there's a Champions League draw coming up soon, and then there's Castle Villa. So I'm going to, try bids and see what we can get. Any news, I'll let you know. Take care. The draws for UEFA Champions League group stage have been held. UEFA Best Player in Europe award list announced. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show the table for the Champions League draw, but I won't be speaking on it. I'm going to turn the sound down so I don't get any people saying there's copyrighted content on it for that horrible music. And it is horrible. And I just want to make this point. If you've copyrighted that for cash, that tune is fucking awful. Right? It's tacky. It's horrible. So, all the copyright content things in the world, and they're trying to leech off other people's videos that they're putting up, not for your benefit, when Konami have already paid for the license to use it in their game, and I already have, the authorities that SHAREfactory gives me and PlayStation give me to upload it to YouTube. Do you know what I mean? Just throwing that out there as well, but your music's shit. So I'll show you the draw, but I'll turn the sound down for it. Okay, it's team news time again. Just to let you know that the Gazdik bid failed, it broke down, so we had to go in for him again, and there's not much time left. So game plan. So the form of my players, is pretty good, and Buckley, as you can see, is on one of them glowing arrows. So that's good news for him and for my team. A good strong squad with good form throughout to pick from against Castle Villa. Castle Villa have a teamwork of 89, and as you can see my team there as well. But they should present a stern test in places. It's not going to be a cut and dried this match, I don't think. Transfer news. Obviously, as I say, the Gazdik bid did break down initially, so we have had to go in for him again. So there won't be that much time to negotiate. We do have these bids on the table, and transfer deadline day is coming up soon, so decisions will be made. I shall see you for the Castle Villa game. Take care.